there's an issue that we all face all the time. It's been around forever, and it will be around forever, and that is the client who wants you to hold the date or pencil me in, or call me if somebody else wants the date. And I'll tell you how I've handled that over the years, and it's worked pretty well for me. I have a couple of different approaches because not everybody's the same. If I'm being kind of my goofball self about it and being flip, and they're a fun couple, and they say, well, can you just pencil me in? And I'll say, I'd love to, but I don't own a pencil. I only own pens, and they are activated by deposits, so I can't. Little less flip and more common answer I give is usually something like this, especially when they say, will you call me and let me know if somebody else wants the date? And that typically comes from, it starts with, can you hold the date? And I go, listen, I can't hold the date. You obviously are not yet decided, and that's fine. I don't want you to make a decision until you're ready, but I don't know when somebody else will book it. This might be available for 3 months, and it might be available for 3 hours. It depends. If somebody has seen me at a wedding, there's no discussion. They call up and they say, I want to book the date, and it's done. And if and typically the people that are doing this are people who've not seen you at a wedding, so they're a little unsure, or they've got to check with parents on money. And so I say, but let's do this. Will you make sure that you will call me and let me know the instant you decide that you want to book? Don't procrastinate. If you decide, Tuesday night at 10 o'clock, call and leave me a message or send me an email and say, we absolutely want you. Will you do that for me? And they say, oh yeah, absolutely. And I go, okay, that's why I won't call you to tell you if somebody else wants the date. Because if I'm calling you, it means you have not yet made a decision, because you're going to call me as soon as you know. So if I'm calling you on Tuesday afternoon, you haven't made your decision yet, I'm putting us both in a really awkward position of putting pressure on you to book something you're not ready to book. And whatever your concerns are, you need to get them resolved. But I'm not going to call you and tell you that somebody else wants the date. Now, I try to be as realistic as possible, and I go, look, I'm meeting with you Friday afternoon. I've got weddings all weekend. I'm not going to be booking anything over the weekend. So while I can't guarantee it, the chances are heavily in your favor. If you make a decision over the weekend and you let me know over the weekend, it's going to be fine. But listen, over the years, I can't even begin to tell you the number of people who have called me back a week or 2 weeks or a month or sometimes months after we initially spoke to say, okay, we're ready to book you. And I've said, gosh, I'm sorry, I'm no longer available for your wedding. And usually it's because somebody else has booked me. Sometimes it's because I've thought it over and I've decided, not really sure I want to work for these people. And so I'm no longer available for your wedding. But that's a separate issue, which we covered before. And what I really want to focus on is just how to get out of that mode and go, right now, I am available for your wedding and I would love to work for you. You need to make sure that you are comfortable with this decision. So go home tonight, talk about it. If you need to meet with other DJs, that's fine. You can go do that. But while you're doing that, I'm also meeting with other clients. So, hopefully it works out. And I try to be very realistic with clients. There's clients that said, I would love to do your wedding. I think we're a really good match. I think it's amazing. There are also clients, and in fact, at the beginning of my sales presentations, I would often say, listen, when we're done today, I'll let you know if I think we're a really good match. And then you can decide, if you think we're a really good match, and then we'll move forward from there. At the end of some of my sales presentations, I don't think we're a good match. And I don't have to say that. I just say at the end of it, well, listen, thank you for coming in today. I appreciate your time. Here's some information that you can take home. Go discuss it. Go meet with other DJs, and figure out what you want to do, and we'll go from there. Very non-committal. And then if they call me the next day, and I've already decided I don't want to do it, they can call me the next day and say we want to book, and I can then say, honestly, I'm sorry I'm no longer available for your wedding. Oh, but we just met last night. I know. Yeah, last night I was available, but today I'm not. That's the way this business works sometimes. But do you need any referrals? I'll be happy to help you with that. So it's a pretty simple process. You don't have to make this more difficult than it is. But the way I get around the will you call us is it is really an unfair phone call to make. Hey, Joe, we met a few days ago. Somebody else wants to book it. I need a decision from you. And on a practical level, they're not home. They're not going to answer the phone or wherever that now it's all cell phones, right? So you're going to leave a voicemail, or you're going to send them an email or a text or however you contact your clients. In the meantime, you've said to another client, I may not be available to work for you. That client now goes into a panic and they can go book somebody else while you're waiting to hear from this client who says no, and you go back to this one and they've booked somebody else. So you don't want to put yourself in that situation. You want them to be ready. You want to be ready. There's a couple of simple solutions for you to give to them in the process. So hope you found that helpful, and we'll see you next week.